According to the New Standard Bank Infrastructure Index, Namibia has a massive deficit in electricity, sanitation, roads, and railways. The bank's head of public sector and market intelligence, Tates Ndove, says ideally Namibia should be spending a minimum of 10% of its annual budget on infrastructure to attain growth, create jobs, and meet its developmental agenda. The purpose of the index is mainly to monitor the status or progress in infrastructure across key sectors of the Namibian economy.
Namibia, we used to invest, I think, from independence up to maybe the early 2000s, used to put about 7% of the total government budget to infrastructure. That actually has fallen significantly as of late. Now it's around 4%. Consensus and various studies indicated that a middle-income country like Namibia, you need at least to dedicate 10% of your GDP to infrastructure. You can see already you are lagging behind at 4%, and we need actually closer to 10%.
Namibia imports over 60% of its electricity, and close to 1 million people of the Namibian population live in shacks without decent housing, lack of proper sanitation, water, roads, and electricity. In 2014, a Bank of Namibia report indicates that $220 billion was needed for infrastructure development.
We need to make sure that we first measure where the deficit exists and understand how we can then increase that to the extent that we scale up investment in specific sectors where the need exists. If you look at energy, for instance, you will see that there's been an uptake in the alternative power, which is the independent power producers. The traditional conventional power generation has come down, and again, is it a benefit to the end user, which are the consumers? So those are some of the factors that we need to consider.
Kaipa Herwekanji, NBC News, Windhoek.